obviously when it comes to agriculture, weather controls a lot, and managing that is a wonderful opportunity if you can do it, or at least figure out what to do when it happens. So Kenneth is joining us here. Explain, you're out here at Husker Harvest Days. What are some things that you're showing people here?
Well, we're trying to show how the weather can be used in the decision-making process. So, for example, we can look at planting decisions, what maturity group of corn that should be grown across the state, and it's much different out in the west compared to the east. And then from year to year it's very different also. Some years we have a wet year, some a drought, some years it's hotter, some years it's cooler. So we try to use that kind of information to inform people on their decision making.
And you have different stations that you're collecting data from. Explain what you guys have set up.
Okay, we've set up about 55 weather stations. We've put them all in rural areas next to the fields, whereas a lot of the other historical stations have been in the cities, in someone's backyard. But we want to be right out there where the crops are, and that gives us good information on temperature, humidity, solar radiation, wind speeds, and so forth. So we like to have all that weather data to feed in so we can calculate the crop water use, the number of growing degree days that tells what stage of development each crop is in. And we have all those things together in a database where we can access them with our computer programs.
So producer comes over here, they look at this stuff. How can they access this? What can they do with this?
Okay, so we have graphics that show, for instance, in the spring, when is the seed bed going to be ready for planting? In other words, corn doesn't grow up until it gets about 50 degrees Fahrenheit in the soil. So if you plant too early, you're going into a cool, maybe moist situation. Seeds may not survive very well. But if you wait until we see the actual soil temperatures are in the 50s and then go to the field, we have a reduced risk of freezing, and we have faster development and faster emergence.
What do you show? What is on the computers here?
So for example, the left line is for small grains, the right line is for corn. So this would be when the soil temperature gets to 40, and this is when it gets to 50, and this is a probability graph. So we can say that up here, 5 out of 10 years, we would get to 50 at about the first week in May. So that would be information the decision maker can make about when you put those seeds in the ground. Of course, there's a lot of other factors. How wet is it out in the field, and all those kind of things. So we suggest in an individual year that folks are following our maps so that they can see what the actual temperature is in their location.
If you have pictures from the farm or ranch, make sure to send them our way. Email us grow@nebraska.tv or connect with us on Facebook and Twitter.